Art psychotherapy is evidence-based and solution-focused type of therapy. In art psychotherapy, we use art as well as words to communicate and express how we feel. This can help with a range of mental health difficulties and concerns. As art psychotherapy is visual, the best way to describe this is through pictures. When we experience difficulties and find we need therapeutic support, we are told to work this out through talking. However, for some it can often be too difficult or threatening to verbalise or even connect and identify how we feel, both to others and even ourselves. This can leave us feeling disempowered, trapped, alone and disconnected to ourselves and others. So how can we address this? A creative approach in art psychotherapy with the use of art mediums helps us communicate these feelings in a non-threatening way that often goes beyond the verbal. The sensory, visual and symbolic qualities found in the creative process help externalize our inner thoughts and feelings. These qualities help us make personal connections and meaning. So how does this work? We will start with addressing the physical and sensory qualities found in the creative process. These qualities offer the client a connective process that shuts down circular or anxious thinking, because the client is literally doing and sensing something physical that requires creative engagement or focus. This process basically guides you into a mindful state. The sensory qualities used, such as the handling of the art mediums, can help us externalize a character or embodies that feeling. A simple example, as seen here, using charcoal can help us externalize, for example, potential frustration by rubbing it out and away. The use of the visual qualities found in the creative process is, of course, of central importance in therapy. This is useful because most of our personal experiences in life are literally seen or witnessed from the earliest, even pre-verbal stages. These are intrinsically encoded with emotional experiences. These visual emotional images are stored in our minds and bodies. Visual and emotional memories, such as, say, Grandad's floppy hat, perhaps this makes us feel safe, or perhaps memories of a row of darkened trees, perhaps connects with danger, etc. When we make art in therapy, we can explore these associations and bring them safely into the therapy room. This means that when you create a picture, previous associated emotions are always present. The important part of this process is that the client literally has power over these images and can change or aesthetically manipulate that original visual memory. Symbolic images are images that relate to an original feeling or thought, giving us a sense of that feeling, such as a winding tree connecting to a sense of age or wise emotion or even a familiar person. The symbolic qualities found in this process can help us express our feelings from multiple perspectives. Images can expand and broaden its meaning. The symbolic associations can essentially protect us from the intensity of presenting feelings or thoughts. This allows us to maintain distance while also processing its potential conflicts. So pictures made in therapy can symbolize our inner experiences. Images can represent the nature of that thought or feeling rather than directly communicating a specific anxiety. These types of images can be playful, abstracted, and random. The client and the therapist work together to explore these connections, emotions, and thoughts. These are shared verbally and or non-verbally, and this is facilitated in a respectful, non-coercive, and non-judgmental way. The art therapy session is a place to be playful. It is not about coming up with beautiful or predetermined works of art. Images evolve and grow on the page through playing and experimenting. Anyone can use art psychotherapy, and this is suitable for those who are open to try. The therapist is available to support the client's creative process through basic art making and creative techniques, such as making scribbles or doodles and experimenting with patterns, etc. This creative process, held within the therapeutic relationship, can help us work through difficult feelings. This process can also help the client build an awareness and power over emotional states that may arise. To illustrate this, these are some clients' examples.
I am 24 years old. I struggle with aggression. I needed somewhere to put my anger, to express my anger safely. I feel space in this place. No one is there. I'd rather be on my own anyway. The deep sea there. I don't know what is there, but it's not good. My sun is hot. It looks very angry.
I am 24 and I'm trying to accept the parts of life I can't control. I cut the foam into strips and I started to cook them again. I let them fall onto the cardboard in an organic way. I don't control them. I think the way they fall is important to preserve, so I use cling film to hold them in place. Then I wrap string around the entire image. I feel more in control now. I feel better.
I am a 37-year-old woman. I have expressed parts of myself in this picture. I use the pencil. This feels controlled. I then decide to make a face in this square. It's my face. I look faint as I peer into the place that I can't reach. This place has red, thick paint, a place that seems dangerous. I feel danger. It's too real. It's too angry.
I am 24 and I'm filtering out those in my life who are toxic. The lines and colours I used reminded me of a fishing net. Moving on from the fishing net, I used the anchor to show how grounding this experience is. I let go of dead weight of the sea and am fed from my findings.
We have witnessed how art psychotherapy is an expressive tool for communication of difficult thoughts and feelings. Art psychotherapy is an effective and gentle process for those open to try.